Let's talk through things we can change. You in your book talk about 3 factors that might be to blame for this increase in mental health diagnoses.
Number one is play, which has almost disappeared from kids' lives in terms of unstructured and outdoor playtime. So
That's
20
so
or 30
true.
years ago.
Play now is
Right.
sitting here on their phone, exercising their thumbs.
Yeah.
Right. When I grew up, we were roaming neighborhoods and mixed age group of kids, and our parents didn't really know what we were doing. So we had a chance to resolve our conflicts. We planned our own games, and sometimes we climbed a tree, we fell out, we got hurt, and we learned that we could withstand that we would be okay. And that's buffering kids from anxiety. So nowadays, kids, and this is my own kids too, they're supervised by adults from the time they wake up in the morning until the time they fall asleep at night, either by their parents or in childcare. So they never have that chance to mess up, make a mistake, maybe get a little hurt, and learn that they're okay. And that's much better than them learning, oh, whatever my problems are, an adult's going to solve them for me. So I would say that actually, if you look at the statistics, childhood is pretty safe. We have safe playgrounds. We generally have safe neighborhoods. If you don't live in a safe neighborhood, you can band together with other parents who maybe do a babysitting co-op or have a network where you keep an eye out for each other's kids. But this is such an important skill to develop early on. And I encourage parents to not intervene, because parenting is not for the faint of heart. We have to be courageous enough to ask a child if they feel suicidal, if they're feeling like hurting themselves, if they're thinking about drugs or what they're doing with their cell phones. So we need to start when they're 5 and 6, developing that courage.
There's no question the impact of social media on mental illness in our kids today. I mean, they're being bullied on the phone. They're being compared. Somebody posts something and then they're going to be sad because they don't feel that their life measures up to somebody else. I guess what that means is that we have to put limits on the phone.
We need to put limits on the phone. We need to have a conversation with our kids. It's not going to be possible to just ban social media from adolescent life, unfortunately, and they need to learn how to use it responsibly, which means we're much more involved in helping them set limits, to reflect on their use, to talk about how they're using it responsibly, and to develop that self-control to turn it off if they're feeling bad about themselves.
So, Catherine, we are out of time. I mentioned 3 factors, and obviously you mentioned helicopter parenting, where the kids never have a chance to learn on their own. Obviously, social media. Anything else parents need to watch out for before we go to break?
Well, I love to encourage parents to do chores alongside their kids. And something we don't think about often, but it builds capability, it builds kids' confidence much more than all the focus on achievement, getting straight A's, being a star athlete. We need to keep that in perspective so that our kids feel a sense of belonging in their family and community by what they contribute, not just by what they're doing for their own achievement.
Well, Catherine, we want to thank you so very much for being here with us, and these are absolutely wonderful tips. Catherine's book, The Good News About Bad Behavior, is available now wherever books are sold.